What is going on, my guys? Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. Today we're going to be taming up a couple of rock elementals. One of the super important early game tames that you can have. If you can get one, you can pretty much raid most bases that you can find. They are pretty tough to tame, mainly because the cannon and the cannonballs are very expensive on the metal. But today we're going to save you some metal by a few different ways to tame them without using a trap. So let's hop into this first method that I did on official servers. Okay, so for this one, you're going to either need a Lamantra or a Pteranodon. You're going to turn it on highest following distance and ride it nice and close to the rock elemental. Okay, so here we got the aggro of it, and you might be like, oh, it's just going to toss some rocks at me, but it will not. So we're just going to leave this right here. Dismount, and it will just stay straight focused on our Lamantra. That makes life pretty easy. We don't need a trap. It'll just sit there no matter what, pretty much. So we'll slap down a cannon right here and knock it out and get to taming. Alright, so you're just going to want to line up your foundation right with the rock elemental's head. You can see it's pretty much like a statue, not even moving an inch there. So there we go. Let's line up the cannon. Okay, so we got the cannon lined up, and now we are going to knock it out. Pretty simple. Just, it's not even going to have any sort of animation of the throwing rocks. You don't have to wait for anything. It'll just sit there quietly while you shoot the cannonballs at its head and knock it clean out, which is pretty nice. Okay, boys, so for this next method, we're going to be kiting the rock golem to one of like a little cave or a cliff or something like that. I just picked this random spot next to Blue Obelisk, and yeah, so if it throws rocks and there's a mesh above it, it will not throw the rock actually. So super nice if you're not wanting to use a trap with this method either. You just go find any sort of cave, get it stuck, and then you can line up the cannon right to the golem. This way you don't need to tame a Lamantra or a Pteranodon or anything. You can kind of just kite one over to some sort of archway like this, and you should be good. This one you should maybe be a little more careful in case it does do like the rock throwing animation or something, but it's pretty simple as well. Okay, boys, and that is it for taming a rock golem. Hopefully this helps you out. See you guys in the next one.